Hello, everybody. What's going on? How are you all doing? Make sure my camera is not auto focusing, which I keep turning it off and it just keep on playing with me. So hello, everyone. How are you all? I am back. So let me know if you can hear me, if my microphone is good. I switched up my microphone so I don't have my microphone right in my face. So let me know if you can hear me. I'm going to pull up my cell phone, make sure everything is good. Okay, it's an echo. It's an echo. So how do I get rid of this echo here? What if I do that? Why is that not getting echo? 1 second. About this. I'm just gonna stick to the Yeti for now because I gotta figure out why it's doing that. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, it wasn't no echo, was it? I was listening to an old live stream. I did not have an echo. So let me put the other microphone back. Hello. So let me listen again one more time. Oh, it wasn't no echo, was it? I'm listening. Okay, hold on. Okay, so no echo. Man, y'all supposed to be helping me out. y'all supposed to be helping me out now, okay? Got your book, love it, thank you. No echo. Okay. Man, y'all supposed to be helping me out. Okay, so here we go. So in this video, I am going to be showing you a few things. And I also wanted to talk about the actual Stream Deck itself. So after I did that live stream, I got plenty of questions around what to use a Stream Deck for, why would I get a Stream Deck, so on and so forth. First off, I am an innovator. So I definitely want to make sure that I mention that. That also means that I'm always going to be doing things. I'm always going to be doing something that is, I guess you could say, ahead of the game. And like I said, this is actually old school. There's a lot of people who have been hip to this product. I'm just now getting hip to the product. So I don't want you all thinking that like if you don't use the Stream Deck that you can't live stream however you've been live streaming. I need to also, like, I guess you could say, bring some things to the forefront that is very important before you invest. Number one, the Stream Deck connects with the eCam. It also connects with OBS. It will not work with Restream or StreamYard. So if you have like, fancy setups with StreamYard or Restream or even on Zoom, it's not going to work. You have to have some type of broadcasting software like eCam or OBS. So I want to make sure that part is clear because a lot of people was like, oh, I'm going to use it with StreamYard or, oh, I can't wait to use it with Restream. It does not work with Restream or StreamYard because both of those platforms are browser-based type of software. So you can't really have a lot of I guess you could say capability around what, creating scenes and stuff like that. It's not necessarily a broadcasting software in that regard because it's not connected hardwired to an actual device. Does that make sense? So OBS is free, but you do need to know how to use it. And then if you have a Mac computer, which is what I use, then you want to make sure you are connected to eCam. Okay. I don't know about Camtasia. I haven't played around with that. Also, Streamlabs OBS is a good one. So you got OBS, Streamlabs OBS. If you have a PC, you have Camtasia, and whatever other thing. I haven't tested it out with Camtasia, but I know for a fact it works for Ecamm, and I know for a fact that it works with OBS and Streamlabs OBS. Okay. So is Ecamm the reason why you're so clear? No, I just think that my setup is pretty dope. Like, I have this webcam, I'm well lit, and I also don't have a lot of distractions in my live stream. I'm in a really solid location, and so I feel like that's why my stream looks good. When you say OBS, my eyes get glazed. I need to conquer this beast. Yeah, so OBS is actually pretty dope. It's free, so if you take the time to learn it, it freaking works like gangbusters. Like, it really, really works. So definitely check those out. The reason I wanted to kind of hop on and do this live is because I noticed a lot of people contacted me and was like, hey, I'm ready to go get it. I'm about to go get my stream deck. And I'm like, whoa. Let me go ahead and go live again and let y'all know what the business is before you come back to me telling me it don't work with StreamYard or it doesn't work with Restream. It only works with, like, software on the computer so it can be hooked up to the actual device. Okay? That part is super important. So don't come to me after you spent your money and be like, hey girl, you said the thing gonna work with my live streams. So hopefully y'all do y'all research when I say stuff, like, I would hope. But if you didn't, you now getting the memo, okay? All right, so now let's go into setting it up, okay? So now let's transition into setting it up. And y'all want to hear something funny? So Rochelle has this thing where she always say Janktown, USA. And so I asked her to do a sound effect for my live stream, just so we can have fun with the live stream. So I am going to click the sound effect, which I think is so freaking funny. So I'm going to play it. Y'all ready?
Janktown, USA is janky.
I'm playing one more time. I told you can program sound effects. You can do, you can bring in imagery, all type of stuff. So I'm going to bring it in one more time. I'm going to play it one more time just so y'all can have a good laugh. This is Rochelle.
Janktown, USA is janky.
All right, let me stop. So let me share my screen. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to pull this up and let's see. Da-da-da. All right, so I'm going to bring this up. Yes, that is Rochelle being a damn fool. So, yeah, y'all can thank her. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. So, can you all see my screen? You should be able to see my screen. And I am going to share all of the different icons that I have. So, one of the things you will notice here is that I kind of want to show you the icons that I have on my Stream Deck. I'm also going to show you where you can go to customize your icons if you don't find a traditional icon. Also, if you're in UnCloned Tribe, I'm going to give you a link after this video to some keys to kind of get you going, but you can obviously customize them and put whatever you want on them. Okay. So here you will notice that I have this icon, and this icon is for me to be able to send a text message. So all I got to do is press a button and it'll go straight to my text message service, and I can begin to craft a message. Another thing is I want to be able to go to my personal Facebook page from time to time because sometimes I need to quickly reference something or get there very quickly. So this is like a shortcut key to go and do that. Then there's another key for the Facebook Creator Studio, which I can be able to access that very quickly. And then we have this icon of holding the phone, and that just lets me know, like, hey, we're going into this folder of where you're going live. And then here is my go live button. So I actually pressed this button before I went live. Then we have the uncloned background video. So that's just like a wallpaper video. It doesn't have any sound on it or anything. It's just something that I pull up when I'm, prepping and getting ready to go live. The next thing we have here is the UnCloned Tribe intro video. So I have a video that's an intro video that's exclusively for my UnCloned Tribe videos. I have, whenever I'm like ready to actually be on camera, I press that button. So if I press that button right now, it'll bring me back on camera. So as you can see here, I pressed this particular button that I was showing you all, and now I'm back on camera. And I can click the share button again, and now I'm back to sharing my screen. So here I can send, I have it pre-programmed to send a text message. If I, not text message, but a tweet, if I want to be able to say, hey, I'm live or whatever. So actually, if I click that button now, it'll go ahead and send a tweet. Okay. So I'm going to come back over here, and now I'm on Restream.io. So that's like when I'm ready to go and create a title, share screen, go to my Instagram, and then I'm live on Instagram. So I'm going to come back here and see if you all have any questions. I'm also going to order some food before I transition over to Canva for my husband. He's out here getting the food, so I need to make sure he can get us our food. But in the meantime, if you have any questions, let me know. Okay. I think this is the location. Standard pickup time. Cool. Hit continue. Yes, I'm ordering food. Give me 1 second. Let's see. There we go. Order 2 of those. Yes, I'm ordering food. Give me a second. Get 2 of these. All right. And then hit continue. Log in. Order my food. Then we'll be right to the business. Right. My husband like, put the order in. I'm like, I got you, baby. I got you. All right. So let me let him know that I placed my order. But like, order done. All right. Done. Okay, cool. All right. Now let me get back to sharing my screen because I made some templates on Canva. So let me share my screen. Let me know if you all can see my screen. You should be able to see my screen. But right now we have a go live, and then I put in some cute little go live icons for you. And then we have the live button. You can also change these colors. So if I want to, I could go with, another color, and then I might want to change this other gray to orange. And so you can really do some cool stuff with the brand, something like that. So I'm going to actually change this back to what it was. So when you get it, you can change out the color. The other thing we have is the Creator Studio. So if you want to be able to set this up to do the Creator Studio, you will be able to do that as well. And then right here, I have personal Facebook. So if you want to be able to access your personal Facebook, you'll be able to do that. If you want to be able to send a text message, you can do that. If you want to share your screen, this is the one that I was working on. I was trying to find an icon that kind of represented it. So I'm just going to put in maybe computer and just see what comes up. Because a lot of these icons, believe it or not, are extremely ugly. So I'm just going to bring this in so you all can change that out. And then I'm going to show you a more professional hack in case you want to do something that's a little bit more, I guess you could say, over the top. So I'll make sure that stays black. And then another thing you might want to put on here is Twitter. Like in my case, you might want to send a tweet and put an icon of Twitter. Bring that in. Boom. And then obviously you can change it whatever color you want. Like I said, I'm keeping this black and white just in case. Because every time I do a document with my brand colors, people never know to use their colors. They're like, oh shit, I like your color, so let me use that with my brand. No ma'am, no sir. Okay. What's another cool thing that you might want to do? Let me go back and see. Let's just say that's it for now. So I can basically send this to you all, and you all will be able to come in here and change the color. So you might want to make that like whatever color you want, so on and so forth. So I'm going to give it to you in black and white. I'm going to be sharing it in the Facebook group, in the UnCloned Tribe group. So you'll definitely have that over there. So now let's head over to Stream Deck. So this is the actual keyboard, like when you actually get it. And so what I'm going to do is program this particular feature right here. So I've already let me actually build it up from scratch so you all can see it. So I'm going to delete this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the system controls. So right here where it says system, and then I'm going to bring over the text input. I want to be able to pre-compose text. So I'm going to bring that over. And then right here at the bottom, you get an option to be able to customize that particular key. So what I'm going to do is just copy and paste the text that I already had. And I'm going to go back over to Illustrator so I can pretty much export this particular, hold on. I need to move this out of the way, this little window. Okay, so I'm going to export this one for that icon. Okay, and so if you in Canva, you would just export what you already have. So I'm going to hit export. And then I'm going to do the 13 through 13, hit on my desktop. Hit OK. I think I had already brought it in. Okay, cool. So I'm going to go back to Streamlabs. And then right here, it's a little down arrow. If I click that, it's going to say set your icon. And then I can pretty much bring in my custom icon that I just made. And let me bring that over. And now this is on my thing. So whenever I want to say I'm live on Instagram, I already had this pre-composed text. So let me show you what that would look like. So I could be like, all right, I'm finna go to my personal Facebook page and I want to let people know that I'm live on Instagram. That's if I was live on Instagram. I'm currently not live on Instagram, but you'll get the point here in a second. So if I click on this, y'all remember that button I just made? All I got to do is put that in right there and voila. Everything that I just composited into that button is now here for me to be able to hit post. So I'm now live on Instagram. Check it out here. Boom. I can hit post and then it's already composed. You can do up to 800 words. So if you know that like, man, I'm about to go in promo mode and I want to pre-set up my live stream for, I want to pretty much get all of my promotion copy. Like I need to be able to have my promo copy. I need to be able to have, certain things that I want to kind of reiterate. You can be able to do that. Also, if you're going to be moderating your own live stream, you can have some pre-composed text as well. Okay. So if I want to, let's say I'm going to go back to sharing my screen. Let's say I wanted to leave a comment right here, right? All I got to do is click on that button. Let's see. Hopefully I don't get embarrassed. Let me put this on here. So I'm going to click this and go back to the beginning and put my text right there and boom, there go my text. So think about things that you're going to consistently say, like, hey, go check out my website. Hey, go check out whatever you're going to be telling people to go check out. You can be able to do that. Also, let me go back to Stream Deck so you can see some other cool features. So you can have this go to a particular website. So as you can see, I have my Facebook Creator Studio hooked up. I have my personal Facebook page. I have my Zoom meeting link, right? I have my Zoom meeting link hooked up. I got my Instagram hooked up. So if I press that Instagram button, it takes me straight to my Instagram account. And so I can see my profile there. And then again, I can go back, bring myself back on camera. I can also pre-program pre-recorded videos and content. So that's something that you can do as well. I'm trying to see what else. But the way you would program your button is actually fairly simple. Once you get it and to your house and you got it hooked up, it works like gangbusters. So let me know if you all have any questions and I will answer your questions. Let's see. This is pretty cool that it can connect to many things at once. Does the text go on the text site or will actually... So basically, I typed in what I wanted it to say, and when I press the text button, obviously you need to be somewhere where you can put text. So is this, are you putting a text as a Facebook status? Are you putting text in the comments? Like, where would you want to actually copy and paste that particular text? So that's how that will work. How are you able to send us access without someone touching your templates in Canva? So you have to have Canva Pro, and when you have Canva Pro, you would click on share. I'll show you. So share the screen. I can go to Canva, click on that template or whatever you design, click on share, and then click on use as a template, copy link, and then voila. When I send it to you, you can pretty much, start using it and importing it. So that's how that works. Let me know if they answered your question. Let's see. Okay, I answered that question. I still have to get the Stream Deck. Yeah, it's pretty dope. I mean, when I think about all the stuff that I'm going to be using it for, it's definitely going down. Like, for instance, I can use it for this.
Janktown, USA is janky.
I mean, I can also applaud people like, oh, girl, that's awesome. Success. Congratulations. So I can be like uber extra if I want to. Like, and then I can bring in video clips. Like, one of the things, I wish I could show y'all how I can set up a scene, but because I'm using Ecamm, it's not going to work. So I want to show y'all how I set up a scene, because I can have it set up where a unicorn comes on screen, or some kind of special effect come on screen, or a video clip is played. Like, you can do some really, really cool stuff with the Stream Deck once you get it set up. But again, you need some kind of third-party software that allows you to set up multiple scenes, aka Ecamm or OBS or Streamlabs. You could definitely check those out. Yeah. You prefer Stream Deck versus Streamlabs. Why? No, Stream Deck is this product. Okay, that's what this is. This is a Stream Deck. Streamlabs is a software, I believe is designed and created by OBS, which is very similar to Ecamm, but for the desktop. So you can, set up your let me see if I can show y'all. Let me bring this in. Okay, so let me go to share my screen. So as you can see, I used this before when we did our UnCloned Con, and it's one of those tools that you got to know what you're doing. It takes up a lot of your computer space. You got to have a very powerful computer, because the big difference between the two, right? Like, what's the difference between the two? Number one, when you are streaming through something like StreamYard or Restream, you're using the internet, right? It's not pulling from your computer. When you're using something like Ecamm or OBS or I don't know if Streamlabs, I think Streamlabs have a desktop version. It's your computer processor and your computer RAM that's being used, in addition to your internet speed. So it's kind of like, your computer got to be fast enough to process the software, and the software has to be connected enough to go on the internet. And so they're both working together. When you're using something like StreamYard or Restream, you just need to have good enough internet, right? That's it. You just need to have good enough internet, good lighting, good webcam, and then you be good to go. So that's the big difference between, a software that's actually installed on the computer versus you just logging into a browser to go live. Okay. Yeah, they definitely like kill your processor. But that's why you got to have a fast computer. And a lot of the times people be trying to use, like, no shade, okay, but people be trying to use stuff like Chromebooks and stuff like that. Like, those types of devices weren't designed for live streaming, right? That's why when you see gamers and stuff, they be having like these supercomputers, because they need computers that can process fast enough the graphics and the CPU and all of that stuff. Okay. So, not trying to turn this into like a tech video, but hopefully you all get what we talked about today. Hopefully you found value in this live stream. And I'll be sharing a template right here inside of UnCloned Tribe. And so if you're interested in joining UnCloned Tribe, you can head over to unclonedtribe.com. And thank you all so much for tuning in. Peace out.